Hi and welcome to another Titanium Geek video. Thank you so much for everybody who subscribed to this channel. We're now over 1,000 subscribers. I can't thank you enough. I'm wishing you all a wonderful 2021. Please feel free to send us any suggestions whatsoever for this channel of what you like covering. It's your channel as much as ours. And once again, thank you very much. Right, enough of looking at my ugly mug, and that'll make you happy already. Just for not looking at my ugly mug, I'm sure that deserves a thumbs up. There's always somebody who puts a thumbs down, and just come and fess up. Who is it? Anyway, moving on. Right, quick video to demonstrate the evolution of virtual cycling. Zwift were first doing e-racing. They've developed it. We're now at the ECI World Champs. But what we've got here is something put together by Damon and the great team at ZMS Livestream. Go over to Facebook and have a look at lots of other great stuff that they put there. But what we have here is two gaming PCs simultaneously looking at a Zwift race with the great Alistair Brownlee racing and an RGT race. What you can quite easily do on RGT, by the way, is take out the heads-up display, and they've done that with RGT, so you can see clearly that it is two PCs recording the same event. You just have to take it that that's what's happening in Zwift, and that's what has happened. Rider placement is the key thing. Look at the rider placement on Zwift. Pick out any one rider. We keep repeating this, but pick out any one rider and look where they are on the road. What you'll see is they're in slightly positions on the two screens. Slightly different positions, that is. Now, what that means is that when you're riding, that who you think you're competing against is slightly different, not massively, but slightly. But more importantly, if you're commentating on these races live, particularly to very high level and marquee events, it must be an absolute nightmare. And you've got to take your hat off to Zwift and the team that do that stuff. To do it live without waiting to Zwift Power to sort out the results is an absolute marvel. On this part here, you can see even clearer about the rider positioning slightly different. Now look below RGT. RGT have taken rider placement on the virtual road. And remember, RGT only use real virtual roads, not made up roads. What you can see here is all the riders on both screens in the same place. So for example, if you're a club or team using meetups on Zwift or RGT, and you're organising your own events and races, for example the very, very well organised Derby Velodrome and East Midlands races around my area, that what you'll see is if you're racing on Zwift and you're recording it, you know, are you absolutely sure that what you're recording you're placing riders? I know there's a screen that pops up on Zwift giving the order, but are you sure that's right? It might not be important to you, you know, as a rider or an organiser, you just want to give people a great event and a good experience. And as a rider, you just want to look at your suffer score or TSS afterwards on your training app and see you've had a great workout, and you just, as people have said before, you're just chasing pixels. It's just a great event. You don't take it, you know, utterly seriously. Some people do take it very, very seriously, as we know. And therefore, if you look at RGT, you will know if you record it that everybody's finishing in the right order. You won't have any arguments about that. Is it important? And if so, what do you want the platforms to do next? So RGT have taken it to a different level of evolution. And what's the evolution next? Is it getting the draft right? Arguably, both of them haven't got the draft spot on. Sticky draft, even the Zwift insider, can you believe it? Zwift's own part of their PR package have confirmed that in a great article on there, it's really well worth looking up, about the sticky draft and the issues. On RGT, the draft is very, very good, but not perfect. And as we saw in the Veloton video last week, Veloton have taken it to another level. You know, for example, collision, putting people in the gutter, crosswind, you can't ride through people, and a far more complicated algorithm to try and get the draft absolutely spot on. Let's see what happens with that when it comes out of beta. But you know, this is where it goes. So what do you want as an e-racer or a group rider or somebody riding? Is it just not important to you? Do you just want a ride? Comments down below, please. Or if you're really super serious about it, how do you want it to look? Do you want it to be just like the experience, like as if you were riding outside with people really there on real roads? Or are you willing to accept a level of simplicity that just means that e-cycling, e-racing, e-sports, whatever you want to call it, isn't quite the same and is a different discipline with a different level of skills and a different level of understanding. Would really, really be interested to know your comments. So thanks ever so much for watching. Enjoy your riding. Bye now.